The opening scene shows an indoor basketball court where the audience holds up cheering signs printed with the Opportunities for the Elderly Project logo, emojis, and the slogan, Fighting. The electronic scoreboard in the background displays second half. The voiceover says,
The second half begins now.
6 seniors, wearing jerseys printed with their respective ages, walk onto the court with confident looks. The voiceover says,
Our seniors are energized and ready.
A close-up shows 2 elderly men and an elderly woman standing on the court, looking straight ahead. The next shot shows the 2 elderly men and the elderly women walking side by side toward the camera. As they walk, their jerseys transform into different outfits. The elderly man on the left changes into cycling kit with helmet, the elderly man in the middle into maintenance workwear, and the elderly woman on the right into casual wear with an apron. The voiceover says,
Each brings a wealth of experience.
The scene shifts rapidly. First, an elderly man teaches a young woman how to repair a wooden cabinet in a maintenance class. Next, an elderly woman teaches a young man and a young woman how to wrap dumplings in a cooking class. In the next shot, an elderly man cycles with a young man and a young woman on an outdoor cycle track, and the elderly man high-fives the young woman. The voiceover continues.
They spread out quickly, share their wisdom, and showcase boundless energy.
The scene shifts to a garden, where an elderly woman and a young man learn photography from a photography instructor. A close-up shows the orange flowers captured by the elderly woman's camera. The scene then shifts to a computer room, where the instructor teaches the elderly woman how to edit photos using software. The voiceover says,
With a quick pivot, they learn on the move and keep exploring.
The scene shifts to a classroom, where an elderly man guides a secondary school boy and a secondary school girl in writing Chinese calligraphy. A close-up shows the elderly man writing the 4 Chinese characters, meaning opportunities for the elderly, with a calligraphy brush. The scene shifts to an outdoor market, where the elderly man stands next to a stall, showing a cushion printed with the Opportunities for the Elderly Project logo to a woman. The voiceover says,
In a flash, they tap their potential and engage the community.
The scene shifts to the home of an elderly woman living alone, where an elderly man accompanies a young woman to repair a wooden cabinet for the elderly woman. In the next shot, an elderly woman and a young woman serve a bowl of dumplings to a male resident at an elderly care home. The male resident smiles and eats the dumplings. The voiceover says,
Look, wherever we are, we support one another as a community.
The scene shifts to a stage where 2 elderly men and an elderly woman, together with a secondary school boy, a young man, and a young woman, dressed in costumes, are singing and dancing. The voiceover says,
Whatever your age, different generations can come together and collaborate. That's the spirit of joyful aging.
The scene transitions to the indoor basketball court. 2 elderly men and an elderly woman stand next to a prop of the Opportunities for the Elderly Project logo. With smiles on their faces, the 3 of them simultaneously give a thumbs up to the camera. The super Live Your Second Half with Flair, Endless Joy for Seniors to Share appears at the top of the screen. The super Join the Opportunities for the Elderly Project, a phone icon with a white box showing 3183. 9099. A search icon with a white box showing www.swd.gov.hk, and a white box showing the logo of Social Welfare Department appear at the bottom left of the screen.